Marshfields, it's Miss Ellis here with another creative challenge for you. This week I'm going to give you a craft challenge, and your challenge is to upcycle an item that you would normally throw away. So you're going to create something out of it. So your challenge is to create a funny face pencil pot out of a tin or a tube that you might normally throw away. So here are some examples that my children have made. So here we got a cat one, and obviously you'll recognise this as a Minecraft creeper one. So just to show you what we did for this one, we basically got a piece of paper, measured the height of the paper and cut it to the correct height, and decorated the paper. And you can add on sections if you want to add on sections. And then if you look online and you search for easy upcycled pencil pots, you'll find loads of examples of what you could do. So you could do one based on fruit, one based on animals, one based on your favourite character from a cartoon or computer game. So I'm just going to show you how to start off your pencil pot. So the easiest thing to do is to get a tin that has already got a paper covering, because you can glue your chosen colour piece of paper onto it a lot easier. So first of all, you need to work out the height of the tin. The easiest thing to do is to put your piece of paper onto the tin and hold it so it's lined up with the bottom of the tin. And I place a little bit of blue tack at the top just to keep it in place. Then if you run your nail along the piece of paper, going all the way around, making sure it's still in line at the base of the tin, you'll create a crease that you can then see when you are cutting out. Just remember to ask for help with any cutting out if you need it, and hold the scissors down and the blade away from the other hand. So when you have cut away the paper, you will then be able to glue it on. Make sure you leave enough paper at the end to overlap, and so you have a strip that you have there to glue down. Now I'm going to show you the different ways to decorate your tin. Just make sure whatever tin you use, it hasn't got a sharp edge. The tins that are made of strong cardboard are best because they're not sharp. So what you can do is, if you have different coloured paper or card, you may choose to use a collage method to make a face. So this one was created by sticking on different coloured paper and card to create the eyes and the nose and the mouth. If you have different coloured paper and card, just remember, if you want 2 ears or 2 paws or 2 eyes, that you can draw one of the objects. So there's 1 ear drawn here. Then all I've done is I have folded the piece of paper, making sure it's the same size. And if you then cut out the object, making sure you cut slowly, turn the paper as you're cutting, point your scissors downward, and making sure this spare hand is away from the blades that are cutting. When you have finished cutting out one object, so this is 1 ear, I'm just going to cut along the crease here. Because you've folded the paper, you will get 2 identical ears. So just remember that tip. If you fold your paper, then you will get 2 identical objects that are obviously the same size. And then we just stuck those behind the piece of paper before we attached it to the tin. So that is a way to do a collaged face on your tin. Another way is to get a piece of paper and you can draw on a character or an object. So you could draw it on the piece of paper before you stick it down, and then when you have finished colouring it in, you can attach it, making sure that you've left enough of an overlap so you have a centimetre free to glue down. You might choose to print out a character if you have got enough printer ink left. Then you can attach that onto your tin by wrapping it around again and then gluing it. Or you could print out a picture, basically a small colouring in sheet, colour it in, and once you've finished, attach that to your tin. Just making sure you have got left a strip of paper where you can glue down. Okay, so they are the 3 ways that you can do your tin. So have some fun. Bye, Marshfields.